Welcome to Felicia Bella's Closet. We're excited. This is our second blog. Actually, we had several blogs together that we had done to put out for you guys, but we kind of lost them. So we're starting over. But that's exciting because you know what? Sometimes fresh starts are the way to go. First thing, before I introduce the guests that I've had on today, I want to tell you a little bit about my motivation behind the closet. We're in the closet. Every week we're going to show picks of the week for fashions. We're going to talk about fashion. But my real motive and my motivation for this whole thing is about women. The heart and soul of Felicia Bella has been and will always be helping women feel good about themselves. Now that may sound a little corny, I hope not, but you know, I think if God gives you a vision and a dream in your heart, you have to go with it. And I think women in general, we're busy, we're mothers, we're wives, we're daughters, we're soccer, we're football, we're busy. But you know what? Each of us have that same 24 hours in a day. And I think my whole motivation is when women come in, encouraging them, speaking life to them, speaking good things over them. And the whole thing about the closet that I want to do with this blog is not really about as much fashion. And we'll show you fashion because we're wearing fashion today. But the biggest thing is that I want to bring in women that are in the area of West Tennessee or wherever that are really stepping in and making a difference in people's lives. So today, I'm extremely excited. I have a guest here with me today, Miss Jan Burke, who I'm so excited. Jan modeled. We actually had done the first video before Runway, and she modeled for us last week, or week before last, for Runway, for Cure in Jackson, which was awesome, and it was your first modeling, you said, since 4-H days.
It was exciting.
And she did a great job. She's been a customer at Felicia Bella for a long time, and I appreciate that. And Jan has kind of walked through cancer this past year, and I wanted you to share a little bit about what you went through to encourage women to get their mammograms and whatever's on your heart to share with them.
Well, you just said the most important thing. Get your mammograms. Do those self-checks. Mine all started May of 2012. It was gardening season. I was working in the yard a lot. Got a tick bite. Freaked out. Didn't want to deal with Lyme disease. And, like 3 days later, it was not better. So I went to see my nurse practitioner. I was about a month out from the time for my regular breast exam and mammogram. So I told her to go ahead and do the breast exam, and then I'd get the mammogram, the next month when my insurance would pay for it. So after she, assured me that the tick bite was okay, then she did the breast exam and said, I don't want you to wait till next month for that mammogram. Go ahead, do it now. And I also want you to have an ultrasound. So we did all that within the next week. And then the next month, I was having a lumpectomy, which we thought would take care of everything, but in the process of that surgery, they found more cancer. And so the next month, in July, exactly a month later, I had the mastectomy. And, life went on.
But your experience has been awesome, I think, and positive. We were talking earlier. You come to Zumba class, and you know what? You have no idea how many people probably watched you to see. No, seriously, to see the positive.
What color's your bandana today?
No, girl. Yeah, well, that's too. You had the cute bandanas on every time, but just to see you positive and upbeat, and just exercising, and I mean not just a little exercising. You were shaking it, girl, and that takes a lot of energy. But there's people that you make a difference in just watching. You walk your walk. So I think that's a blessing. I do, I think. And you told a little bit earlier about your experience, how you would go and then you would sleep and you would rest and then you would get up and go to Zumba class, and each trip was just a different process for you.
That's right. And for anyone who's facing this and is really scared of chemotherapy, I know probably what I had was atypical, but I didn't get sick ever. It just made me sleepy. My doctor had told me that some folks found that there were fewer side effects if they were able to take the treatment more often. Mm-hmm. So I took my treatments weekly. So every week for 3 months, I took a treatment on Tuesdays. You know, Bill Burks just drove me to Jackson, good man he was. He went off to Lowe's or wherever while I was sleeping.
Aw.
And then,
So you're not wearing your bandanas anymore.
No.
You're back. You're 100% cancer free. Congratulations. And she strutted on runway. Also, I want to tell you a little bit about Jan. The whole time while she was going through this, she has her own business. If you guys have never used Pampered Chef, I'm telling you, women in business, it's impressive. And Jan, last year, I got a lot of Pampered Chef from you, and I cook in it all the time. It's awesome. I mean, the product, the spices, the rubs. Actually, I need to get some more. But
can do that.
you tell them your website. Tell them how to find you. If you guys want to host a party, or she probably needs to come teach me how to cook. I do cook, but not a lot. Okay, my husband uses the pots and the pans probably more than I do, and then I clean it up.
That's good. A man who cooks.
But she sent me a lot of recipes and a lot of things. So tell them how to get in touch with you on that.
I have a website. It's www.pamperedchef.biz, B-I-Z / Burks, JANBURKS. Or you can just contact me directly.
She is a woman about business. Not to mention, she's involved in so many different, the Art Association. I know you had me come speak at a women's luncheon. She is so involved in the community. And you know what, women? That's what it's all about. So just get out there today, encourage one another, love one another, and thank you. Thank you for being an inspiration.
Thank you for bringing Felicia Bella to Rutherford.
Oh, girl, I don't know. Thank you. So,